Cole's World. I'm Cole Canoe, author, YouTuber, gamer, and aerialist. And today's video is going to be another Transformation Tuesday video. I am going to do a bit of an update on being on testosterone for 2 months. It's been a little over 2 months. It's been about 10 weeks. So 2 months-ish updates. Yeah, so we're just gonna dive right into it. So, yes, I have been pretty comfortable giving myself shots, and I actually increased my dosage for the first time. So I saw my doctor, I think a week or two ago. So last week was actually the first week that I increased my dosage. And honestly, I don't know that I really noticed any difference in increasing my dosage yet, but we'll see. We'll see if I start noticing more differences as I continue to increase my dosage. But yeah, so in the first 10 weeks, of course, it was interrupted. It's 10 weeks after my surgery, so I had a couple extra shots before my surgery, but basically restarted after my surgery. It's been 10 weeks. I do think that I've noticed changes in my voice. My voice is probably getting lower. It was breaking for a while, which I think I mentioned in an update video. Maybe that was over on TikTok. I have done some more updates over on TikTok. If you guys are interested in seeing those, you can check it out. I have my TikTok linked below. But my voice was definitely like breaking and changing at like weeks 5 and 6. I haven't really noticed any like breaking or like voice cutting out lately. But honestly, maybe I've just like gotten used to it, so maybe I'm not noticing it as much. As far as other bodily changes, hair, I do think that like the hair that already exists on my face, it seemed like it was getting darker, like my peach colored mustache hairs, I think, are getting darker, which, whatever. It's fine. I will probably have to start shaving at some point eventually. And I think like I used to always get, before I was on testosterone, I used to get like 2 or 3 really dark chin hairs that would just grow really long underneath my chin. I do think I'm starting to grow a couple more of those in like different places on occasion, which I assume is from the testosterone. Let's see, what else? Weight gain. Oh yeah, guys. I have definitely gained weight, which it's kind of hard to tell if it's because of change in like diet and exercise because of my surgery and stuff, or if it's because of the testosterone. I do think it is because of the testosterone, because I actually did a in-body scan and I compared it to some of my older in-body scans where I was like roughly the same weight, and I actually have a lower percentage of body fat and higher muscle mass now than I did at a weight that was like, I don't know, 5-6 pounds less than what I am now. So seeing that comparison kind of helped me relax a little, because if you guys don't know this about me, I've been working really hard on my fitness over the past 4 to 6 years. I work out and exercise regularly. I actually keep like a food journal where I write down all of my macros and all of that stuff. And of course, I haven't been doing that since my ACL surgery, so it's kind of hard to tell, and I need to start doing it again. It's kind of hard to tell how much of it's from not eating as great or the testosterone, but that in-body scan made me feel a whole lot better because, the numbers don't lie in relation to body fat percentage and muscle mass. So I do believe that I'm gaining weight partially, if not mostly, because I am gaining more muscle than I had before, even though I'm not working out as hard as I used to. And in relation to that, I am finding that flexibility-wise, I am losing my shoulder and chest flexibility, so like being able to like reach my hands behind my back, I can still do it. But that was always like a spot where it was like, if I don't stretch that regularly, I lose that flexibility, and I am still stretching, and I'm like, ooh, it's getting really tight. It's getting really hard to do that. So I do think that is a result of gaining muscle. I've had a little bit of acne, but honestly, I don't know if it was necessarily because of the testosterone. Um, you can see I don't really have, like, I'm old, my face is kind of red, but like I don't have any acne currently. Um, and I used to always kind of get, especially after I stopped being on birth control, I would get like hormonal acne like in the chin slash around the lip area. So I did have a little bit of acne here or there over the past 10 weeks, but not like a whole lot. And honestly, I'm still like having my cycle, so it might have actually been in relation to those hormone changes. Because, like I said, that was kind of something that happened before I started T. Um, but yeah, what else have I experienced? Probably a little bit of bottom growth, nothing crazy, just like a little bit. Um, and it's hard to tell if like I'm getting any fat redistribution or not. It's very hard to tell. Like I said, I'm just like weight is changing, muscle is changing, hunger, yes. I have definitely been eating more, which was why I was concerned about my weight, but I've been hungry more. Like I find myself being hungrier. And then I actually had this whole thing where I think I did an aquafit class on Friday. So let's see, what did I do Friday? I got up, I did my PT, which is not exercise. She's mostly just stretching me out for my physical therapy for my knee. And then I like went home and I had my morning yogurt, which is what I always have for breakfast, always. And then I went and did an aquafit class, or it was an aqua Zumba class. So it was like an hour in the pool doing little movement. So it was like an hour of low intensity cardio at best. But afterwards, like not right afterwards, but like a little bit afterwards, I'm like, I've changed, showered, I'm like on my way home, I get home, and I'm like, dang, I am super like, I don't know, lightheaded, like feeling a little faint. I'm like, what is going on? Like, as someone who does a lot or did a lot of high intensity workouts, and I would never feel like, oof, I'm about to pass out after like these hard workouts. And I was like, oh man, I feel kind of faint. I was like, I guess I'm gonna eat. Like I'm gonna eat. So I am wondering if I do actually need to eat more, especially if I'm working out, even if it's not high intensity workouts, because of the testosterone. Because if you guys didn't know, testosterone does increase your metabolism, and having more muscle mass on your body increases your metabolism. So like, yep. So that is a thing that I've noticed has been happening. Workouts are definitely easier, and I've been having a lot of like, I don't know if anyone else has experienced this, but a lot of upper back, like mid back, like stiffness, soreness. I'm assuming it has to do with muscle development, but like I don't necessarily feel like I've been doing a lot of things to work out my back specifically for my back to be sore. I mean, I do some stuff like with the aerial stuff, but like it just seemed like days where it was like, I don't know, I did stretching the day before. I don't think we really use back muscles really in the stretching classes, but I've been having sore back, so there's that. As far as mood changes, I have not noticed any like negative impacts of like mood changes, so I don't feel like I've been moodier or more depressed or more anxious or angrier or easier to anger, anything like that. Definitely an increase in libido, that's for sure. That's 100%. And then the increase in hunger. Confidence, maybe. I feel like I had a little bit of increase in energy at one point, but nothing like super noticeable, really. And some of that might have just been excitement. Like I might have just felt like I had more energy because I was excited to be starting testosterone. And then the other category I have here to talk about is like passing / changes in the way people treat me, pronoun usage. People still mess it up. I had a lady like yesterday look at my ID because I was getting an alcoholic drink at the bar and then called me Kayla, which is like, okay. Thanks, lady, for reading my name off my driver's license. And like the picture of my driver's license is like me with long hair. It looks terrible. Anyway, but I'll be getting a new one this year, so sweet. But yeah, so I haven't really noticed any difference in passing or anything like that. Some people use the right pronouns because they know to and use the right name, and some people don't. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at with all of that. But yeah, so I think that's all I have for you guys today. That's where I'm at, like 8 to 10 weeks on testosterone. I will probably do a voice update at some point once I get enough like voice videos to do that. But yeah, if you have questions for me, feel free to drop them in the chat or in the comment section, and I will try to get back to them if I can. Other than that, if you like this type of content, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, put comments in the comment section, let me know. But yeah, so that's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed your time here in Cole's World.